DJ. Who they? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's DJ an invasion. They not from around. Let's go. Who they? Who they? Who they? Respect the DJ. Who they?
Slippin' Slide DJ.
It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. Man, they not from around here. I think it's an invasion.
Greetings, Earthlings, this is my introduction. They say greatness doesn't come overnight, so I'm not rushing. Spaced out swag, best believe I'm paper touching. Super stupid flow, and you bitches can't tell them nothing. UFO, uniquely flying, outstanding. All I speak is cash, I see why you don't understand. UFO, uniquely flying, outstanding. All I speak is cash, I see why you don't understand me. Got a sense for drama, so I always keep the cannon. This is the invasion, so watch out for our landing. Standing tall, never too far. Spring and summer fashion, bro, I get it in the fall. Y'all about to start hating, and I don't mind at all. I'm a thriller like MJ, and my flow is off the wall.
Who they? Who they? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. They not from around here. I think it's an invasion. Who they? Who they? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. Man, they not from around here. I think it's an invasion.
Greetings, Earthlings, I am Wallow. I am Wallow. I am Wallow. I live life like there's no tomorrow. Chris King, KGNOOB. What homes you ain't know? We're UFO. Cargo, khakis, polos, and fresh kicks. That's the definition of what the Cargo Kids is. SOS, yes, spaced out swagger. I never do anything right, I'm backwards. I'm so galactic, so erratic. You niggas on my old swag, you can have it. The world is mine and your girl is too. So do us a favor, make room for the crew. Wow.
Who they? Who they? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. They not from around here. I think it's an invasion. Who they? Who they? They're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. Man, they not from around here. I think it's an invasion.
Cheers to those who wish us well, and those that don't can go to hell.
That motherfucker crazy. That motherfucker nutty too crazy. That bitch just moving. Y'all let me out.
Hello y'all, I'm Red Velvet. I'm Phoenix.
I'm V12.
My name is D.
Unbreakable.
I am Black Magic.
I'm Socks. I'm a femme biker, and these are my tails.
They say this is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a femtail.
Memphis, Tennessee. Man, I came, I fellowshipped, and I rode naked.
Motorcycle Entertainment Television, the #1 streaming service for motorcycle entertainment lifestyle. Join Doc Honeycutt for beauties and bikers. Let Motorcycle Entertainment take you to church with Pastor E and the Queen City Biker Church. Catch Big Sale as he takes you across the West Coast to sit down with legendary bikers like Gorilla Blue, Big Punchy, Miss Showtime, and Doc J. When Dixie herself takes you into some of the best biker-friendly restaurants and biker events with rides to eat and Dixie tours. Roll with the true icons in their miniseries on the streets of Myrtle Beach. Film Tales, V12, Phoenix, Cali Girl D, Socks, Red Velvet, Unbreakable, and Black Magic. 8 female bikers share what it's like to be a female in a male-dominated arena. MET After Dark, premiering the hottest motorcycle music videos on the set. Motorcycle Entertainment Television, streamable on Roku and Amazon Fire TV for just $5.99 monthly. Sign up at motorcycleentertainmenttelevision.com.
You're now rocking with DJ.
WhoDat, they're not from around. It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. They not from around.
Let's go.
Respect the DJ.
What's up, world? We are live today. WhoDat Podcast. What's up?
Yeah, let's go.
What's up?
Yeah, it's official.
Right. I'm down a crewmate today. He's out of town, but we picked up another crewmate.
Welcome in.
This is Mr. Joshua Turner.
What's up? How's
Mr.
it going?
Clean.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. This is a long time coming. So, man, I don't know what to do with my hands. I feel like
You know
Ricky
what's
Bobby.
funny?
You clean?
Yeah.
You clean?
Yeah, I'm like the team did great. The car ran well. I feel like Ricky Bobby right now.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with my hands.
The best part is, you see how my cup is sitting here? It looks like your subtitle is Dad.
Does it really? I'll take it.
Right. Thanks for tuning in. We got the wonderful, the very active, very proactive, put her foot in your ass, Jamie Moorhead.
Oh, wow. That
Yes.
was like a real good intro.
Yes.
I mean, like, I felt all of that.
Right.
I feel a little bit of sarcasm there.
Yeah, no, I did. I was like, just
Like a
No, she's in
salty,
it.
a sarcasm.
She all about putting her foot in
you know, I
somebody's
really do. I
ass.
enjoy it.
Sometimes you got to.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll be like, 5, 4, 3.
You're like looking at the foot and you're warming it up and you're like, which ass is this one gonna go? That ass right there. That one right. Yeah. No, come back here. Come back here.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
For me, I know not even to pull the Jamie horn until it's that serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm like the,
Oh, it's like when you get beat up and like you go get your older sister.
Right.
She's like,
Absolutely.
She finna kill all y'all.
Let's go. But I'm excited. Like, oh, you want me to come?
She's like stretching. She's like holding my baby. She's like putting her hair up and stuff. Like hold my baby. Like she's fighting while she's holding the baby.
Yeah.
Right.
For real, I got skills.
That's awesome. I had a 10-minute conversation with her before we went live, and now I'm impressed with her and terrified of her. So
Right, there it is.
It's the best of both worlds.
I know,
So
thank
glad
you.
you're my ally.
Oh
So
my gosh. Well, we did have a good discussion.
We did.
Right?
We had a great discussion.
And so you guys are in for a treat because he is pretty dope. He's got a dope story.
I'm her biggest fan, so I'm gonna get some of her merch and I'm gonna wear it next week.
Yeah.
Paco doesn't know about it yet, so don't tell him. So.
I didn't even try to sell him none of our shirts.
No, I was just gonna get the tattoo for you.
Oh, that's cool. Look.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh.
Beat me up, Scotty.
You didn't have to stun on me like that.
I know, right?
Yeah, would you?
I know y'all can't see it, but one day.
This man literally has a whole spaceship right
He
here.
does. And somebody being beamed up.
Yeah, I had the owl added to it
Yeah.
and everything.
Now you're just bragging.
I know. I had to do it.
He's like, if you go at this angle, you see the owl get teleported up the arm.
Right. Like when we're having sex, it just looks like I'm beaming your brains out.
That was good.
Yeah.
Hey man, we 5 minutes in already. He said some sideways shit.
It is, yeah. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Yes. I love you.
Hey, my buddy Tank's in here. Patrick Rich. That's awesome. That's
What's
one of
up,
my guys
Patrick?
that's one of my guys I
We
play games with. And look.
Legs. So we have
Look, and Willie North.
Willie North, Legacy. Y'all are both in the chat. Y'all both sound exactly the same.
Yes.
Y'all both need to rap
Yes.
a track together.
It's so funny that they're both here.
Yes. It's like Parent Trap.
That is.
You know what I mean? When the twins meet each other.
Oh, yes. That's so great.
Yes, in the comments. Like, what is Willie's name on? Is it Willie North?
Yeah, so
on?
Gray Squad ENT, but his rap name is Willie North.
Okay, Gray Squad ENT.
Yes.
Meet Legacy Adams. Legacy Adams, meet Gray Squad ENT.
Yes.
Y'all need to link up on a phone call
Hey,
where it'll just
what up,
sound
Tank?
like a bunch of echoing conversation back and
It
forth.
does, man. There is so much testosterone in those voices. It's crazy because they both got real deep voices. And when Willie North said something, Paco was like, you sound like Legacy. And he's like, who's Legacy? He's like, he's a really dope rapper. And he was telling him this not knowing that Willie North was a rapper.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then I was like, hey, by the way, he raps. He's like, they got to do a song together.
The best part, Willie's black, Legacy's white.
There we go.
So we have the Oreo.
Yes. Man, it could be a dope rap group.
She just named the mixtape.
The mixtape?
The Oreo mixtape.
The Oreo.
Yep.
Just saying.
Volume 2, Cookies and Cream. Cookies and Cream!
Oh, right there.
There it is.
How you gonna do a volume 1 and volume 2 and they ain't even met yet?
It's cool. You need management. I got you. Volume 3. Volume 3 is Ebony and Ivory.
There we go.
There it is.
Right there.
Jeez.
We own it.
See?
Yeah, we're gonna need a percentage of that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you should make a group because we coming for our cut.
Yeah, we are. Like, we appreciate y'all doing this, but cut the check.
Cut the check. Run it.
We just gave you an idea. We linked you up. All of that.
Right.
All of that.
And we say we gonna manage you, but really, we just gonna have Jamie manage you.
Yeah, that's what we meant.
And she gonna fight for you.
Yeah, or fight you. If she
or fight you.
I might fight you before I fight for you so that you can know this is real.
Right. There it is. There it is, baby.
She's like, I'm going to whoop your ass to show you I'm about that life.
Right.
Yes.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, kind of tell the world what you do.
So I get paid to run my mouth. I guess is the best way to put it. No, all jokes aside, so for a lot of people in our area that know me, know that I've been doing hip hop music for a very, very, very long time. Don't let the hillbilly southern dialect fool you. I like to think I'm pretty good with the bars. It's something that's been a passion of my life for a very, very long time. I have recently transitioned into something new this past year. I still do hip hop music. I still record and stuff like that. But when the pandemic hit, it was tough for people to get shows. It was really tough. It was tough for the big artists to get shows and stuff like that due to protocol. So some little bitty, hillbilly rapper from Middle Tennessee, they were like, "Nah, we're good." But it was very disheartening because recording songs is awesome. Doing video shoots and stuff like that, that's great. But anybody that knows me, knows my good buddy Luke Jones. Shout out to Luke Jones. That's my partner in crime, music-wise. Anybody that knows us, we pride ourselves on getting on stage and showing out. That's one thing we really love. So my mindset is whether you're paying $20 for the show, $100, whether you're coming for free, if you take time out of what you're doing in your life to come see us perform, I better come off stage, sweating my ass off, tired as hell because I got up there and just went all out. We just love to perform, and you're coming to see me, I'm going to give you a show. You can say you don't like the music, you can say you don't like me as a person, but the one thing you will say is when you're done watching us, you can say, okay, that man entertained me. Right. So not being able to do that for so long during COVID and all of that, it was very heartbreaking because, yeah, I could record all I wanted. Yeah, I could do videos, I could do all this, but I couldn't get on stage. And I wanted another outlet to be able to entertain people. Thankfully, because of my brother, John Turner, the man legend, a lot of people know him. He and I had discussed getting into Twitch. We played video games. A lot of us play video games. So I was like, if there's an opportunity to play video games and make a little bit of money off of it, off something I'm going to be doing anyways, why not? Whether it's $5 a week, $50 a week, whatever, if I can do that, then that would be a cool opportunity. So I've gotten into that recently over the last year. I feel like I'm doing a lot of name drops here, but I gotta give love where credit is due. Yeah. So I met a wonderful, wonderful woman online who is now my duo streaming partner, Zombie Cupcake. Cameron, yeah, crazy story behind that. So I feel like every nickname has a crazy
So you know her too?
Yeah, I get it. I frequent their Twitch. I show love.
Oh, so y'all
no. When Paco first started coming in and stuff like that, he's kind of like me. He likes to talk and he's over the top stuff. He's like, I don't want to be like that. I'm like, dude, that's encouraged here. I was like, turn your camera on, show your ass, throw jokes. Like we love that here. So I was super excited because he and I have done things before music-wise, so now we get to work on a different venture as well. I'm excited about it, but I started streaming with Zombie, doing well and stuff like that, and it blew up. Like
So you making money?
Yeah. So what we're doing right now. What we're doing right now, theoretically, so I had my own stream, she had her own stream, and we were streaming together, and we do like a multi-camera setup. So whenever you come in, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, when you see people streaming, it's just like one person. what we started doing is we started embracing our community, and it would be me, her, whoever else we're playing with, and it kind of looked like a celebrity, like the
Hollywood Squares.
Yeah, it was like all these people. So that would entice people to come in instead of seeing like one person. When you go to look us up, or you're searching for like new people to look, you see like 8 or 9 cameras, and you're like, I don't know what the hell's going on there, but I at least gotta tune in just to see what's going on.
Right, absolutely.
So it's been kind of our calling card. Zombie's real big about community. So what we're starting to do, we're doing a partner push for her. So on Twitch, when you get affiliate, you're able to make money to monetize it, and then once you get partner, that's when you're like in the big leagues of Twitch and things of that nature. We actually have an opportunity now to get her stream partner. So I've actually put my stream on hold because what her and I were doing was I would go live, she would go live, and then half of the people would be in my stream, half the people would be in hers.
Right. Y'all were cutting your own audience.
And we realized like her and I are in it for the long haul together as far as this. So we're like, if we cut this out, then we can focus on one singular thing, get hers partner, and then once she does that, then it'll be not, I don't want to call it easy street because it's very hard to earn.
It's the Avengers.
But it's much easier to get partner once she's already got her foot in the door.
Got you.
So and that's where I'm at with that, man. So and because of that, she's a big promoter of my music. So like I have all of my music on there, all of her alerts. You can come in and play my music through her stream. So it's a win-win. So even though I'm not doing anything right now with my stream per se, I'm still streaming with her. We're still making money. I mean, at one point she was making like $1,000 a week. And I don't say that to put her business out there, but for people that say, can I make money off of streaming? We're playing video games, playing Apex, playing Fortnite, making $1,000 a week. So it is very plausible.
So let's jump in here.
Yeah.
Miss Moore.
What happened was.
See, let me tell you a quick story.
All right, let's go.
Our guy Elijah here gets on his mother's computer. How old is Elijah?
At that time, he was like, what, 13?
13. He gets on his mother's computer, right? He installs OBS. He's setting up stuff on OBS. He's learning OBS so he can start streaming and broadcasting. Mom gets on the computer. What is this shit? Deletes it. Not once. Not twice. But for a long time.
Didn't learn a lesson the first 12 times.
Right. So, one day we're sitting here talking about it, and she realizes the software that we're broadcasting with is OBS. And she realizes the possibilities and stuff.
Yikes.
Now you're here explaining.
He said $1,000 a week.
$1,000 a week.
We could have been there.
You could have been there.
So I just inadvertently made you look like a jerk. I'm sorry. I promise there's a big part of me that's very sorry. But I can't lie about it though. Again, and it wasn't to brag or anything like that, but it's just to show you like the possibility's there. Like it's there.
Like you're over there praying.
Praying.
God cannot save you right now.
Yeah.
It's not even your fault, young brother.
Really?
Okay.
It's really not. I feel bad.
No.
$1,000 a week.
Playing a video game.
Yeah,
what are you doing for free already?
Yeah.
Right, getting on my nerves.
Right.
Yeah.
He could have been paying for his own video games.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what's cool about it is like there's so many different ways to go about it. You've got some people that they call the sweats that are like they eat, breathe the game. They're absolute animals at the game or whatever. But then you've got other people that play some games and they're not even really that good at them, but they're very entertaining. Or you've got some people that like just come in, they're just chill, they're relaxed. Like me, I'm over the top. I know that I'm over the top. Somebody comes in, I'm going to say something sideways, I'm going to be crazy. But then you got some people that are just so zen and so calm. And people come in, they're like, okay, I can vibe with you. The last person was cool, but like, they act like they're on crack. Yeah. But this person is just so relaxing. It's like hot yoga on a Tuesday. Like I just really like it here. So regardless of what your personality is,
there's somebody,
or what you there's it's out there for you. There's an audience waiting for you to show up and entertain them and do it in the way that you want to do.
Well, I apologize, son. You know what I'm saying, for being that mom that thinks that there is no money in video games, because I have now learned that we got to get that OBS on the computer and get our lives together.
Yeah.
Right. You about to bring in that second income.
Right.
Mama ain't got a date no more. Shit. Date's over. Fuck that nigga. So, yeah. So we've got a few comments here, man, for you. What's up, Brandon?
Yeah. Oh,
V, yes, Sprout's in. He's in the building.
I got Craig Jude's in there. What's up, Craig?
Yeah.
Craig and I used to hoop together in high school. That was like 80 pounds ago and a full head of hair ago.
Oh, you had hair?
Yeah, I don't really talk. Well, see,
I'm talking about it.
I'm Mr. Clean, so I guess the Lord thought it fit for me to morph into my character, and He's like, "You don't need all that hair."
Yeah. I'm about to lighten your load, brother.
You said the Lord?
Yeah, he was like, "You don't need all that hair," and I'm like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah, you good."
Just go ahead and shine this one part right up here.
I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Can I wear a hat?" He's like, "Yeah, we can do that." I'm like, "All right, cool.
Yeah,
we can meet in the middle." He's like, "You good? Just don't take the hat off."
I'll give you infinite fitted caps.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you say you love music, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what made you start music? Like, what do you do? You're a rapper.
Mm-hmm. Well,
like, you a fast rapper or a country rapper?
No, so it's like storyteller hip hop. It's like if the Beastie Boys, Elvis Presley, Linkin Park, and Eminem all made a baby. I guess it's probably so. I start. Yeah, I know. I said that, and they're like,
Everyone's like, origin?
Crazy.
They're like, they're like, this got weird. I gotta hear this shit. Mm-hmm. But it's a lot of storyteller hip hop. We like punchlines. I guess the only class I ever really paid attention to was English class. Mm-hmm. So I try to grow my my verbiage, my diction, and stuff like that. One thing that really helped me in hip hop, a lot of people are gonna laugh about this, is I keep a little dictionary, a little thesaurus in my car. Mm-hmm. And what I used to do before when I was trying to like get better with my wordplay is I would say a letter out loud. I would just randomly say a letter, and then I would go through there and pick out a word that I wasn't comfortable with.
Okay.
And then I would use it over and over and over, and I would say it to myself until I was comfortable using the word. Mm-hmm. And then once I was comfortable actually saying it out loud in conversation, then I would try to use it in like a punchline or something. Oh. So like one of my favorite words, like propensity, which means like niche habit. You make it a propensity to do something. So I was making it a propensity to learn more words. Right. And then I was like, oh, that's cool because I like multi-syllable rap. And instead of just going hat, cat, bat, fat, I wanted to like how Eminem says he tries to rhyme like every word in the sentence together. Right. And it doesn't always come out that way, but that's how I always go in writing. Right. So I actually started hip-hop music because when I was younger, I used to write poetry. Mm-hmm. Well, back in the day, you writing poetry and you're a dude, just being realistic, people are making fun of you over it.
But really, that's dope, though.
Yeah.
So you had good wordplay then. You had all the ladies, huh? You like writing a poem?
It was, yeah, some of the ladies loved it, but like some of the dudes was making fun of me because you're like, oh, you're a dude writing poetry, that's stupid. I wanted to make it cool. I wanted to impress people, so I literally, like at that time when I was like 12 or 13 or whatever, I didn't listen to any hip-hop until I was like 13 or 14, but like I started writing when I was like 11 or 12, and I was like, man, I want to make this cool because I like writing poetry, but people are making fun of me for being a guy writing poetry. So then I found hip-hop, and I was like, oh, if I rhyme the words, and I do it like this, and I spit a verse, then people think it's cool. So then I transitioned from writing poetry to actually recording music and doing hip hop. Mm. So that's where it came from. And then once I did that, then I immersed myself in the hip hop music culture, and now I love it. I'm just eternally grateful for the things that it's done for me, not only as a person, but like as far as opportunities too. Gotcha. So yeah, I love it.
That's a dope story.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. You need to write me some poetry now.
Yeah, so I'm hoping they're gonna make a Hallmark movie.
What do you want poetry about?
Yeah.
I want to make sure you put my name in there.
Oh,
where
of
it's
course.
supposed to be like the word baby. You put Jamie.
Yeah.
You see how that goes right there?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Jamie Love. Jamie Love. Yeah. Okay.
She's like, don't forget that.
She made that easy.
Like, I said nice things about you, so I expect you to write a song about me now.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. Yeah. Without a doubt.
That's gonna be her inbox gonna be flowing.
Yeah, of course.
They're gonna change every lyric from baby to Jamie. You made that too easy.
Yeah.
Just saying.
It's a wrap. Roll the credits. It's happening.
Right. So. Wow. So let's talk about gaming for a minute.
Yes, sir.
I told people we were gonna talk about gaming.
Okay.
We've got a lot of I think a lot of changes are coming in gaming.
Okay.
You know, I don't know how hard like the VR is going to stick around and stuff like that, But I think when like the augmented reality really hits, I think that's gonna be what steps in. Because it's one thing, you can't watch your kids while you play VR. You can't make sure the 5-year-old isn't sticking his finger in a socket when you're playing VR. But with augmented reality, you can very much so keep an eye on your kids. You know, can you imagine like a vehicular combat game in AR going down the interstate?
So that was going to bring me to my first question. How do you personally feel about like augmented reality? Which for people that don't know, you have VR, so you have the headsets and stuff like that. But then augmented reality would be like you wearing glasses, and then as you're going through life, things are popping up.
Yeah, you can still see them. If you've ever seen, what's the Ryan Reynolds movie?
The new guy or whatever.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, where they put the glasses on, but you know it's a little different, but same.
So personally, how do you feel about it? People doing the augmented reality and as a distraction. So like you said, you're playing a game, but then they realize they're going down Interstate 65,
right?
Like, and they may not pay attention. How do you feel about that?
All right. I think eventually they'll probably set up in the long-term future zones where it kicks off anyway.
Got you.
Like this is a green zone. Augmented reality doesn't work. Like you're pulling up to pick up children from school. You're in a green zone.
So it's kind of like a dead zone where your stuff's not going to work.
It's not going to work. They'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Now, me personally, I'm kind of bored with everything, so I'm here for all the smoke. You know what I mean? Like, augmented reality, I don't care if I see people running across the roof shooting. I'm like, damn, they having a good ass time. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Like, I'm pretty sure that's a felony, but you know what? His heart's in the right place.
Get them points. You know what I mean? I'm here for all the smoke. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I like reality.
You like reality?
Yeah. I don't want to see things running across the screen. Looking, like, both of y'all's faces are like, God, you're so boring.
No, go ahead. I want to hear it.
I just,
I'm intrigued.
I'm a little scared. I just think it's a bit much. My soul can't handle it right now.
But, okay. Let me get this one. I got this one.
Do I need to back up? Or
no.
You want to lean in? Or?
You are not scared of all these Illuminati groups in real life. You are not scared of them white folks in Tullahoma.
Oh
but you scared of digital Charizard that can't do you no harm running across your screen and you playing with them having a good ass
You are
time.
coming for me.
No, I just want you to realize.
And now that you said that out loud.
Yeah.
It's got awkward.
Can you scoot your phone back just a little bit?
Yeah,
because you said,
Right,
cool. Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
You're right.
Sprout said
Okay.
Carl Pinkleton called augmented reality 15 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know that. Oh. But okay, you're right. You're right.
Think about this.
That was ridiculous that I said that. Now that you said that.
Put it in perspective.
Okay, I'm going to think about it.
Okay, think about that.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Because you did say you were going to embrace video games.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to play devil's advocate now.
See, I don't play video games with my son because I be unholy during playing video games. So, like, I'm the person that cusses throughout the whole entire game. Like, I'm going to light your ass up. Right? And so when I figured that one day he got in the car and he was talking about playing video games and he was like, I'll lit his ass up. And that's when I was like, you know what? I can't play video games.
Because he didn't realize he did anything wrong. He's excited because he heard his mama say
Yes.
He's like, Mama, I tore that ass up. Mama, high five. And you're like, not so much.
You tore that ass up? I tore that ass up. Tore that ass up together. Okay?
Good job,
That was the last
teammate.
time I played video games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I don't really want him to be cussing like that.
I feel that.
So no video games, no horror movies then, because black folks be cussing during horror movies too.
Yeah. You already know.
Yeah. No spades in the house.
Oh, we can't talk about that.
No.
Especially if you got a terrible
Okay,
partner.
I'm about to get my black card pulled.
You don't know how to play spades?
No. Ooh.
Clear off.
So not to make this more uncomfortable, can I borrow her card? Because I know how to play spades.
Oh, yes! You can come in.
Yeah.
Jamie, sub, you know.
Yeah. So like, if you cut somebody with a spade, I'm not throwing another spade. I'm not that guy. I know
Good,
better.
good, yes.
If I see you hit it with a 2, I'm not gonna hit it with a 5. But like, we got it. Like, no, we didn't. I've been in that situation, and I've literally gotten up from the table, and I'm like, gentlemen, ladies, I appreciate y'all, but I'm not playing with this person.
I'm out.
Yeah, I'm going to go stand out in the yard because it's more exciting than being right here if I'm going to get cut with a 5. So.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to teach her spades. We got to let her play on the VR. Yep. We got to set her son up for success to play video games.
Right. All of that. This is the guy.
I'm excited about your future. I want you to know
I'm
that.
excited too because I see the money, like the cha-ching.
That's all he saw. He saw, I get to entertain people and play video games. She saw dollar bill. At least she's honest.
Right.
Hey,
absolutely.
I ain't mad at it.
Absolutely.
And I could hop on there and cuss every now and then.
Hell
I'm excited.
yeah.
They're like, don't lie to your mom. She's crazy. And then, now we get the money.
And then he gets to promote his crazy mom.
Yeah.
And the crazy mom gets to make money.
There it is.
See, look, he's like, this just makes sense.
He's like, I should probably take notes while I'm over here.
Right.
Yeah. So for those of y'all that don't know, her son's here watching all this. I didn't want y'all to think that we're just like not talking. We're not crazy. So he's actually here talking.
Off camera.
We're not pointing to somebody that doesn't exist.
Right.
It looks like that, though.
They're like, why do they keep pointing over?
Right. The cameras.
Are they already got them glasses on?
Right. Maybe it's a delay.
Oh, it's augmented contacts. I should
Don't do that.
Sorry.
Don't do that.
He got excited.
Because then you don't even know who playing.
Yeah, I missed
It's
that.
just a bunch of people running around like this. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
They walk up with the Terminator glasses or something like that, then you know. But if they got the contacts in.
Or that one eye.
Oh, yeah.
Right. And it turned on.
Yep. I'm just waiting for somebody in the comments to come in and be like, that's the devil's work. And stuff
Yeah,
like that.
I mean,
I really thought she was going to come with it.
He's like, I'm still waiting on it.
I'm still waiting on the devil to show up. Where you at, devil?
I was going to say it.
It's all right. You still got time.
We're not on any time frame right now.
It's like, man, what is the movie Adam Sandler?
Little Nicky?
Oh, yeah. No, what his mom used to say in
Waterboy.
Waterboy.
That's the devil.
The devil, Bobby.
That's the
Them
devil.
augmented contacts are the devil.
But see, that's what happened with the OBS. She was clicking it. That's the devil. She was deleting. He was like, "This money." But you can tell he well disciplined. You know how you can tell? This means Jamie doing her job. This man ain't spoke up one time about it. Just let her delete it over and over. Mm-hmm. You know, we'd have had an all-out white kid fit on our mama.
Oh yeah.
You know how long it takes to set up OBS?
Yes. Yeah. I would have. I would have cussed. I would have regretted it.
Yeah. But it would have happened.
Yeah, because my parents weren't those parents that gave me a timeout. My timeout was a coma. My parents would have beat my ass. Yeah. So yeah, I know better than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, well disciplined. So that's great.
Great. It's been deleted multiple times.
Yeah, no.
And he just let it ride.
But you know what? His patience is about to be rewarded.
Yes.
Because that young man sit there.
In Jesus' name. You see that look?
Yeah. Look at God, won't he do it?
He's sitting over there the whole time. Look what God do, y'all. Look at God.
You know what? On the car ride home, he gonna be like, so we really getting OBS though, mama? Like, you didn't say it just to impress them people, right? We really getting it?
Yeah, we really getting it. No, for real.
Them folks. You didn't say to impress them
You
folks.
just wasn't trying to make them folks happy, right?
No, that's for real. Like, he really gonna ask that.
I'm supposed to be teaching them engineering with this now.
Yes, sir.
And I kind of dropped the ball because I got excited because I got the phone set up. And I was like, man, I can't wait to use this. Yeah. So I didn't slid Elijah to the corner. But that ain't my son.
Dirty. So petty.
So petty. It's so wrong. It's
I'm sorry. Elijah, I got you, though. This is a great first. You watching.
Yeah.
Checking this out, you know.
Chicago,
right.
we
He likes it. He's laughing and stuff.
Yeah, he cool with it. But once he gets this down, y'all are set.
Yeah.
She gonna do all her podcasts. She gonna quit the WhoDat podcast.
Yeah.
She gonna be like, man, I got Elijah Productions. I don't even
The next
need
time
y'all.
she comes on the show is because we paid her.
Right.
Dang.
He got it all set, and I'm with it. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be a guest on her show after she quit my show.
We're gonna be your biggest fan.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about the future.
Whenever you sign it though,
Uh-huh.
can you do it to like our street names? Like whenever you sign the autograph for us when we come in to buy your merch, can you
Straight
put
Mr.
to
Clean.
Paco and Mr. Clean?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Yes.
And
I'm there for it.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me a T-shirt.
What do you
Really?
think one of the biggest drawbacks to streaming is?
That's a good question.
The biggest drawback?
Yeah, like where do you like when you stream? You're like, man, I wish this was like this, but it's not there yet. Or, man, why don't they have this like this?
That is a very, very good question, sir. There's a multitude of things in my mind. One thing, not necessarily like I wish it would change and stuff like that. What people don't realize and why a lot of people don't do streaming and stuff like that is because, I'll go into this. I always go into like a side story before I do the main story, but I'm doing like the side quest before I finish the main game.
That's
here.
okay.
What I would say though, so you have some of those people that say at their job, I should be paid this amount of money. I'm worth this amount of money. I should get paid 16 an hour, 18 an hour, however what. I always say, you know, I obviously everybody deserves a livable wage. If you work 40 hours a week, you deserve a livable wage. But my thing is if you think you're worth that money, you should also try to do something on the side to prove to yourself as far as your work ethic that you're worth that money. And the reason I bring that up is streaming. Okay. So people always say, well, streaming's easy. All you got to do is turn a camera on, play video games. I'm sure people have told you about the podcast. Yep. Oh, podcast's easy. You got a bunch of people sitting here at a table. All you got to do is turn a camera on and start cutting up. No. You don't see, like, you see us having a good time. You see the three of us having a great time. You don't see what's behind the scenes. So the thing about streaming, a lot of people don't realize is you have to do so much. You have to be well-versed in OBS or whatever system you're using. You have to be well-versed in how to fix that system and all of that. And you have to put in so many hours, and there's going to be times in streaming where you put in a 40-hour, 50-hour, 60-hour streaming week, and you might make $20. Yep. You got to eat that, and you got to keep it moving. Yep. And things of that nature. And I think that's one of the things that doesn't really get shown. Because whenever you hear something about streaming or something exciting, people always hear streaming, games, money, you know, excitement, entertainment, and stuff like that. But what they don't realize, and one thing that doesn't really get highlighted like it should to the full magnitude, is the fact that, like, it's still a full-time job. Oh, yeah. It is. Like, now, granted, it's a lot easier than, you know, working in a cemetery digging a grave or doing hard labor construction or working in a hospital and stuff like that. Much easier than that. You get to play video games, you get to entertain people. Right. It is still very much a very difficult, high-intensity job. Mm-hmm. It may not physically wear you out, of course, unless you got like terrible sleeping patterns like me. Mm-hmm. Shout out to the bags under my eyes. Mm-hmm. But yeah, but that's one thing that I think a lot of people don't talk about. Right. And it's to answer your question is like what I don't think is there yet. I think is the discoverability. Yet is like when people get on there, a lot of the big name people are highlighted and stuff like that. The people that are like signed to these gaming teams and things of that nature. I don't think there's enough discoverability yet on these platforms as far as YouTube and Twitch for the little person, right, so to speak. And that's something I want to see because we are, you know, no disrespect to some of those big gamers, make you money, and we want them to keep making their money. But if we have an option to go in there and make it easier to, you know, just discover me on there, discover you, if you and your son are playing games, discover you on a podcast and stuff like that, that's what we really want to see, because that's when you get noticed. You go into a big streamer's stream, and it's not their fault that they've got 6,000-7,000 people in there. But you go in there and talk. Yeah, you don't really get discovered. But you come into this podcast, you come into my stream, you come into whatever you're doing. They stick around because they feel bigger than what they are as an individual. And I think that's why a lot of people join gyms, why a lot of people join churches, because everybody wants to be bigger than themselves.
Sense of community. Also.
It is a sense of community. So, and I think that if we have better ways to highlight sense of community, that's a great way to put that. Then I think that will be the one thing that can really put streaming over as far as Twitch and YouTube and things of that nature. Gotcha. So
I think what they should do, in my opinion, what they should do is start labeling a lot of these streams just like they do on Netflix. Yeah. You go to a comedy section, you know, these guys, these are funny. Even if they're striving to be funny and they're not funny. I wanna watch a comedy stream, and I'm just going through it. I'm like, okay, you know, here's Mr. Clean, you know, or you know, you got your grinders, your serious ones, or even your competition.
Yes, sir.
You know, so now you want to watch some competitive, you know, and I know that kind of limits to bottleneck you guys, but really, until they start putting labels, everyone's just it's just all over the table, and like, you know. Maybe let's say you want to do fem gamers, you want to check it out, and these are all girl gamers, and I want to interact with a girl gamer because I'm lonely at home, whatever it may be.
Absolutely.
But I think that would help.
Oh, I agree. You have it in a small capacity right now. You have hashtags and stuff that you can search. I don't think it is fully fleshed out like it needs to be.
Right.
The way that you're talking would be phenomenal.
You know, you log in, you know, comedy streamer, comedian streamers, you know, competition gaming. We're doing nothing but battle royale, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And it just drops all in, which I know you can search the game, you know, and you can go by the game. But the only thing I don't like about that is then you have all these fads. You'll never discover a new game. There's a ton of cool new battle royale games that people don't even know. I think it helped the community and the development community, you know? Because then you go and they're like, oh man, I was watching them play, what is it, Super People or Super, you know, whatever it's called. You know, you'd be like, oh, I was watching him play that. I've never seen it before.
No, I think that's great. So a question that I have for you, because I'm curious now, me being the curious soul that I am, and obviously we've gotten to nerd out a little bit about this. Now that you see that it has like a full-fledged real opportunity, is it something that you want for just him, or being that you play video games yourself, do you see it as an opportunity for you and your son to do?
Well, I mean, like, yeah, it would be definitely a we thing. But then, like, as you were talking, he was giving the ideal of something that could possibly happen, that needs to happen. And in my mind, I'm calculating how to make it happen.
Absolutely.
Does that make sense?
I see the wheels turning over. Like, after having this conversation, he and I are nerding out, but, like, I'm occasionally looking over, and I see you taking all this information in.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like...
Sponging.
Okay.
She's sponging out.
Oh, yeah, because so now... No pressure, but I'm expecting with you taking this in, because you're so reserved and quiet about it, I'm expecting you to have a stream up within like the next couple of weeks.
Yeah,
so.
It's gonna be a little ridiculous. I'm ready.
Yeah. She's gonna be like, hey, can you do me an intro and a logo? Really?
Yeah. You're like, for what? She's like, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I just need black hands and an Xbox controller. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you ask so many questions. Damn.
So.
Right.
A question from the viewers. They said, how do you promote or boost or market your streaming? What's the best way?
You want to take that one?
Go
in
ahead.
your opinion? Well, in my opinion, social media. You got to embrace social media. You have to. Right now, the algorithms for TikTok are a big thing.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of how you feel personally about TikTok with the dance videos and stuff like that, like it is the hot thing. It is the shiny gold right there. You have to, you got to embrace social media. You it's a numbers game. Me and Paco were just talking about this. If you want 10 people to come watch your stream, you can't ask just 10 people. If you ask 10 people, 1 or 2 might come see your stream. So if you want 10 people in your stream, you better put it all over like 4 or 5 different social medias, or you better go ask 100 people.
Yes.
If you're going up to 10 people and saying, will you come watch my stream? Will you come do this? And then you get mad because all 10 people didn't show up, you are absolutely doing it wrong.
Okay.
It is a numbers game. The worst thing that somebody could absolutely tell you, people are scared to fail. Failure, single-handedly, if that's the one thing that I can say, we're going to joke and clown and roast and do all that. If there's one thing that I can be dead-ass serious about, failure is the best teacher you will ever have.
Oh, yeah.
If you can get over somebody telling you no, what are they going to do? Paco goes up and says, hey, watch the WhoDat podcast. They're not going to punch him in the face and say no. They're just going to say no. That's it. Like, they're not going to shun him. They're not going to get online and trash talk him or something if it's their first interaction with him. The worst thing they're going to do is just like no. Or they're going to lie to you, be polite, and say, yeah, I'll come watch it, then never watch it.
Yeah.
You've got to be scared. You got to stop being scared of getting the no, and you've got to keep asking people. I had a guy one time in a business I was doing outside of this. It was a travel business, and we used to go to these seminars where they teach you how to like promote the business. You remember? The travel stuff. And one of the guys that was there was a guy named Eric Grzybowski. And the one thing that I loved about him is he got on stage, and you have all these people that tell you these big shits and great wonders, and you can do this, and you can make this money. The cool thing I like about him, he got on stage, and he looked at everybody. He said, the one thing I take pride in more than anybody else, he goes, I love the fact that I am going to get told no more than anybody else here. And, of course, when you hear that he went a different direction than everybody else is like, I don't get it. And he goes, because if I get more no's, that means I ask more people to come be a part of my business than anybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
He says he doesn't let it affect him. He goes up to somebody, would you like to do this with me? Would you like to promote this? Would you like to be a part of this? No? Okay, cool. Thank you for your time. And he keeps it moving.
Right.
A lot of people, they get those first couple of no's and they get upset.
And what's funny about the no's is that when you piggyback and you'll see the person that told you no eventually jumps on the bandwagon.
Yes.
You know? So
Yes.
they'll finally be like, and you'll be like, I asked them like last year if they would join. Okay.
Yeah.
And you just act like you didn't see it.
Yeah. No, that
Yeah.
right there is a very underrated good point.
Yeah.
Because people get excited about stuff, and then when they see that you're doing something, their curiosity peaks a little bit.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, I told them no, but I just want to see what's going on.
People think I'm crazy for the amount of questions I ask on my social media and stuff. I'll ask somebody in a heartbeat, what is this? What is this? Da da da. What do you know about? I have no problem at all asking a person, especially if they're making like good money or something. What do you do?
Right.
How'd you get in that?
Yep.
How can I get into that? Are they hiring? What are they doing? You know, I ask, okay, I can't get into it. Do y'all need marketing? I do video production.
Yeah,
I do
anything.
whatever. I have no quarrels with sliding in that joker.
Right.
Because 10 years from now, they may hit me back and be like, hey, you still do that?
Yep.
I still get hit up. I don't market that I DJ at all.
But you
I
get hit up.
I still get hit up because I was DJing in high school.
Yep.
My last gig, $600 gig for 2 hours, was hit up by a girl I went to high school with because she's promoted up into one of those positions where she needed a DJ and they had the budget to do it.
Hey, that's awesome.
Why not?
$600 for 2 hours?
Yes,
Right.
that's prostitute prices.
Run
Yeah.
that.
Yes,
Like, that's...
I like that.
yes, yes. Oh, happy day.
Yeah, and people it's so silly, but people do appreciate, even though you may be annoying to them, they do like you approaching them for them to say the no, right? And so, like again, like the failure, it's not failure. It's marketing. You're still putting yourself out there.
Yes, ma'am. Absolutely.
Now, don't act like you didn't know. Like I told people, I was like, I'm taking a break from doing my product, but I'll be back in January for your tax money. And I say that every time I get off my...
Right, yeah.
And it sounds like a joke, but I mean, that's just good promotion and marketing on your end. Like, okay, this is the time where people, I don't like to use the term extra money because none of us really have extra money.
Right.
But that's a time where they can, regardless of what your product is, that's a time where they can be a little bit more frivolous with their money or a little bit more free spending with their money. So if anything, that's just really smart on your end.
Right. That's why I told them, I was like, and I threw some sympathy in there. I was like, I don't want you to overspend during Christmas, and because you're already buying gifts and stuff like that. I don't want to put you in debt,
Right.
for Christmas. But when you get your extra,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
and
Tax
you go
time,
ahead and you
run
can
it.
just come and give me your tax money. See,
Right.
it sounds better.
Right.
It
I care about your pockets right now.
Right.
Absolutely.
But I mean, it's being financially savvy too, and the sense that where people mess up in entrepreneurship is they get in these positions where they just need your money.
Yeah.
They need
Yeah.
it. And it's just like it comes off at a different beat of
It
a
does.
drum. Jamie doesn't need that money.
Nah, I really don't.
She can use it, but she doesn't need it.
Yeah.
So then she doesn't have to cram her product.
Down your face.
Yes, over and over. And that's part of being financially savvy. You don't want to come off like you need it. I learned that from our guest next week. He's a streamer also, back-to-back streamers.
Guy that he does.
Yeah, he does the music. Oh, he's great.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
I'll show
check
you
him
some of
out
his
for
stuff.
real.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, but like he makes it known like he doesn't need the stars and the subs. He appreciates them. Somebody gives him 10 stars over. Somebody gave him 10,000 stars the other day. It's that's like $100 and something bucks.
So he's like streaming on Facebook then.
Yeah, he's streaming
Gotcha,
on
gotcha.
Facebook.
Yeah.
So, but he doesn't need that. But the idea he's not constantly, sub, get this, hit this button. Even our message at the bottom says, hey, donate and everything else, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need it, but I put the option there. Now I don't really throw it out there.
You're right though. People can smell desperation.
Yeah.
A lot of times,
Yeah.
and the way you market it. I'll be honest. Like when I came to you, I can be completely transparent. The first time I came to you and was showing you like the travel stuff. So what I did before is it was like Costco meets travel.
Okay.
I could send somebody on a vacation at like a crazy deal because we did bulk buying.
Okay.
So what would happen before is the company, instead of like Travelocity, Orbitz, and all of them, they'll go to like the Sun or the Moon Palace Resort in Mexico and say, give us 100 rooms for a week. Our company would go, give us the whole resort, and we want it for the whole month of August.
Oh, wow.
So because they did the bulk buying deal, literally, like I went to Mexico for like a couple $100 and stayed a week at a resort that I can't pronounce nor could afford on any other time. But like when I come to market it with my friends, I did it. I'll be completely honest, I did it the absolute wrong way. I was desperate in my approach. Instead of showing them the product, I interrupted and was telling them my spiel on it instead of letting them watch the video that we had and stuff like that. I'm sure you remember, and you know what? Thank you, because you were very patient and understanding with watching. But Paco let me know at the end of the video, because he's a friend and we can have those uncomfortable conversations. He let me know. He's like, hey, if you're going to promote this, you need to do it this way. You need to be more professional in your approach with it and stuff like that. So. The day that I think it was me and Pagan that came.
Yeah, it was Pagan.
Yeah, when we came, you actually helped me a lot, not just in that, but like in my approach to marketing stuff in general.
Gotcha.
Because I came in here and made every possible mistake. If we could do a video of how not to promote a product, I just need to put a camera in your house and show them how I said it to you. Because I did a terrible job. So yeah, people sometimes can smell that desperation.
Yeah. Well, and it was one of the times that everybody was selling something. That's another thing that went against it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So many people were selling things at that time that, every week I had a friend that was like, hey, let me show you this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, y'all, if I'm not making money, I ain't fucking with it. You know what I mean?
Of course. Yeah.
That's what type of I was,
Right.
So, but I don't know. Like, I like traveling's a good, you know what I'm saying?
I can't fault you for not doing it and stuff like that. But my thing was like, what we were talking about earlier, I don't like to play God with someone's opportunity or their finances. Right. So I never wanted to go to somebody and go, let's say I was promoting to you, and I'm like, you know what? I know she doesn't have time for this. I don't know that.
Right.
Instead of asking you telling me the situation and you telling me no is a lot better than me going, no, Paco's busy, no, this person's busy, or they don't have time, or they don't have the money and stuff like that. So what I did is I have this great opportunity that I believe in, that I'm marketing, but I didn't bring it to you because I assumed on your behalf without you knowing that you weren't going to be able to do that.
Right, and that could be your one plug.
Yes, exactly. So my thing was, and because of that, since I was eliminating my own help and stuff like that, when I did promote it, I was promoting it in a desperate manner, and then I was shooting myself in the foot.
Right. By that time, you already knew the answer because you
Yep. Because I went about it all the wrong way.
I got you. Wow. Somebody asked a question though. What they say? They said, do they have 2K bracket contests on Twitch?
Oh, you talking about like competitive tournaments and stuff? 2K is a basketball.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think they haven't come out with the correct production formula for competitive gaming yet. I think whenever they nail that, like they would, because every time I watch competitive gaming, they're always on some stage, and it's always some overhyped announcers, and I hate to say this, but go get a T-Pain and you know what I mean, and whoever, and stick them on there and let them announce it. Stick you some cameras on top of the monitors, and make sure you can capture the screen capture it right, and just make it flow. Yeah. They just try really hard and make it look huge. And what we essentially want is we want to be entertained.
Yep. That's exactly what I was about to say. It comes down to entertainment. And T-Pain, for those that don't know, he's real big on Twitch.
He's killing it.
Yeah.
He's killing
T-Pain, that dude has a streamer room that is goals when you see it.
Yeah.
He has like this crazy setup chair and all of this stuff. T-Pain, like that, but that's what's cool about him is like he goes all in. Yeah. If it's music, he's going all in. If that dude wanted to learn tap dancing, he would make sure by the end of the year he was top 3 tap dancing in the world. And then he did a song about it, of course. Yeah. But I agree though, because like you have people that are like headstrong about the games, and are very adamant about like watching the teams, but you don't have any reason for people that aren't involved to watch. So like, you and I are well versed in like competitive gaming and stuff like that. For like someone like you that may be getting into it, there's no reason for them or for you to look at it and go, well, why would I be entertained by that?
Right.
Like there's none of the celebrities there that I know.
Right.
There's nothing going on that that I can relate to and stuff like that. So I think that you bring up a good point. They've got to find a way to market it to the masses. Right now they have a concentrated group.
Got you.
And it's one of those in their mind. It's like, well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't tweak it a little bit. Like, yes, you've got this, this cult following of people that love just the competitive game scene, but you're leaving money on the table.
Right.
Like you could be marketing, you could bring in celebrity guests. Hey, so and so, Robert Downey Jr. is going to do this and stuff like that, or people from this movie are going to do this. Like we're going to bring in celebrity guests to come in, like you said, T-Pain coming in and announcing stuff like that. I think that they're leaving too much money on the table by not marketing it to a bigger audience.
It just sounds like you're giving them ideals that like potentially you could pitch to somebody and make money.
You feel like we're snitching ourselves
I
right
feel
now?
like you're talking too much.
Yeah, hell yeah. All right, start writing ideas down.
It depends. It depends on if he's trying to be a streamer, if he's trying to be a streamer producer. If he just wants to stream.
Maybe she brings up a good point though. I was taught the game is to be sold and not told.
Right. So, there it is.
Just saying.
You're right. No, I will tell you, you're right. You were absolutely right.
And in my mind, as a business person, I'm sitting here like, oh my God, so I'm gonna do this and this, and so instantly in my mind, you're giving me opportunities to steal.
Okay.
Does that make sense? When really, because you're already active in this, you have an influence. You can pitch it yourself and make and become a bigger part of what you're doing. That's just, I mean, just throw that out there.
No, that's what we were talking about earlier. That's like one of those uncomfortable conversations. If you say that to me and Paco, and you're like, hey, you're talking too much, keep your ideas to yourself, find a way to patent this or do this and do this for yourself instead of giving it away. If he and I take offense to that, we don't deserve that opportunity.
That's true.
If you say that and then he and I get uncomfortable, like, no, I'm okay. Like, she's wrong. Like, I can do this and I can talk about it and it still be okay. If you give us that advice and then we take offense to it, whatever that opportunity was, we didn't deserve it.
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't handle criticism and uncomfortable conversations. When I was young, I was at a time where I couldn't do it. Somebody would say that and I would immediately go in I was defensive.
Right.
And I'm like, no, screw you, you're wrong and stuff like that. But then I learned I'll say this, the 3 most dangerous words somebody can ever say is I know that. So like if Paco's coming to me and trying to teach me something that I obviously have no idea what I'm doing, and I start hitting him with I know that. Well, no, I know that. When I start doing that, I'm not growing as a person.
Right.
And then he's just wasting his time.
The cup is full.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what your age, your ethnicity, what your religious belief, it doesn't matter who you are, what you do, or how you do it. If you start getting in that I know that mode, you can't learn anymore. And now you're dead. Your body just hasn't been buried yet because you're not growing as a person anymore.
That was bars right there.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, I felt that.
I was just trying to say something to impress you after you gave me good advice. So,
Bars.
Start lowering the lights and stuff.
Yeah, I like that.
So, okay. They asked about the competitive gaming. Where would you send them to look at that, just to answer that question?
I mean, right now, obviously it doesn't have the discoverability that we want. That's what we talked about earlier, that you had brought up. But if you're looking at it, I would say Twitch. I mean, Twitch has, like, you can use the hashtags. You could type in competitive gaming. You could type in whatever. 2K, there's a lot of stuff on there for 2K. Sprout with the bracket contest, stuff like that. We have a Zombie and I have a friend, the guy who goes by LED, and he plays 2K like religiously, and he's partner on Twitch. He's a big thing. So that's what I'm saying. So it doesn't matter what game you're playing, whether you're really good at the game or whether you just want to entertain. Like, there's something for that. So as far as like the bracket stuff and stuff like that, just look up Twitch, look up brackets, competitive gaming, whatever you type in, it will come up. It doesn't have the fully fleshed out discoverability that we were talking about, but in some capacity it is there. So right now I would just go to Twitch and start looking through the hashtags that you're looking for, but you will find it.
Okay. There's a website. I don't have the name of it, but they used it in a tournament for Pokemon. Was it Unite? Pokemon? And it was a website where you can sign up your own gaming tournaments if that's something you're interested into. The only thing you have to do just create your own gaming tournament, and it does the brackets and everything. Now I'm sure there's a cost or fee, but you could also charge to have your tournaments entry fees and make money off of that, and advertising too. So
yes,
something to think about. That's a big thing too.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, so you bring up a really good point, and something I want to add to that is a lot of people, whenever they're doing anything, you were talking about selling product, you were talking about the streaming and stuff like that. Whenever people have that, it's okay to dream, it's okay to think about glitz and glamour and all the good stuff. But one thing that I guess we kind of get caught up on is whenever, for example, on your end, selling a product, if you're in a business and you know the people that are at the top end of the business,
right,
or whatever, sometimes you kind of almost scare yourself with an opportunity. So whenever you start that business, you think about the millionaires in the business. You think about the people that are getting this, they're making passive income, they're making $100,000 a month and things of that nature. And then you kind of scare yourself and you're like, well, I'm never going to make that. What you don't realize is you don't have to be those people.
No.
If you're in streaming, you don't have to be a ninja or a Tim the Tap Man or something like that. If you're selling a product and stuff, you don't have to be a person that makes $100,000 a month. That'd be great.
Yeah.
But if you can just get it as a passive income to where it pays your bills every month,
or you leave your 9 to 5.
Exactly. Exactly. Like, you don't have to scare yourself with the opportunity. You did? Hey, no, hold on. We gotta. We gotta give you praise for that. So to be able to do that in that capacity, you have won my respect. Right. You won my respect anyways, because I just think you're a fascinating person, and I'm so glad you're here. But to hear that, to be able to leave the 9 to 5 and do it on your terms, hell yeah. So that's the thing. Like, you don't have to be a millionaire. It can replace the income of the job that you probably didn't like anyways, and then allow you time freedom. That's another thing. Financial freedom. Financial freedom's dope, but time freedom,
where you make your own schedule.
Yes, ma'am. Like,
time is everything.
Yes,
there's no amount of money that can buy you more time.
Preach it. Yes, that right there. When you can do that, and you're like, oh, my bills are paid. Now I can go do either another endeavor, something that's going to make money, or I have time to do this with my kids or with my loved one and stuff like that. That's the big thing. Like, if you can get it just to replace the bills that you're paying right there, and it be a passive income, you can do it. Some people get so scared. They're like, what if I don't? What if I don't? Have 1 million people watching my stream. You don't have to. Get a few hundred in there. It's going to pay the bills. Yeah. Like, it's going to.
You heard what he said? A few hundred.
Just a few
hundred.
There. Yeah.
That's it. You got to have 100 loyal people. They going to make sure you're straight.
Yeah. That's it. If you build that community of loyalty and commitment, you're good.
And then you just appear for a week. They be like, where he at? They can come on here like, I had to do this because my money's funny. They're like, oh, we got you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. They're like, oh, you said your money's fine. I got some money. I got some right here in the hood. I got some in the car if you want.
That extra money?
Yeah, that extra money we said we don't have?
Yeah.
They got it.
Yeah.
Who's got it? The internet.
I just been sitting on this. Saving it for whenever
they're yelling in the other room, honey, get the mattress. Cut it open. There's some $100 bills in there.
My favorite gamer, he's struggling. Like, we can't have that.
We can't have that.
But I will say that's one thing that's been, if I can talk about surprising stuff, and that Zombie Cupcake and I have been very grateful for, is there have been times where we have been struggling financially, and we've been very transparent about it. I've had issues, she's had issues, and things of that nature. And then one of our viewers, we've got awesome people that come in and donate and show love and stuff like that. Hakuna, Sereth, Alakine, Willie North, like a lot of people, Dragoo, like I'm naming all these people. I know it sounds like, Frankie Funko, like we got all these crazy people. I know it sounds like weird names and stuff, where I'm like naming out Pokemon. And for anybody that I miss, I am sorry, but like some of those people that are coming in and they show so much love, it kind of reignites your love for community. Right. It restores your faith in your fellow man and woman. Like we'll have times where like stuff just sucks, and somebody will come in, donate $20, and they're like, I know you're going through something, man. You know, go get yourself something to eat. Or here's a DoorDash code, or here's this, some V-Bucks for your video game. Yeah, like
it's a piece.
It's cool, man. In a world where we get on the news and we see how ugly it is out there, we're at war, people are fighting over gas,
but that stuff ain't real, man.
And stuff like that. And that's another thing. Is like people perpetuate that to scare us, but like when you see that. And that's all you see on the news, and then we get to go into our own. I can't control that.
Right.
I'm not, as much as I want to be Superman, as much as I love superheroes and stuff, I don't get to put a cape on and fly over to the Middle East and save the world and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But what is cool is I get to come into Twitch, and I may not be shit to anybody else. But I get to go into Twitch, and there are people that love me, people that respect me, and people that view me in such a high manner. And just boost my confidence. And I want to say that that's great. And regardless of whether you're doing streaming, whether you're doing your business, whether you're doing your podcast, I hope that everybody here and everybody watching this in some capacity, you're able to do some endeavor that not only you enjoy, but you're backed by a community, as long as you're transparent and honest with them, that will show you love and to get that feeling. Because I think that everybody, whether you're the CEO of the company or whether you're mopping floors, everybody loves a genuine thank you and genuine, like a pat on the back. I'm not asking anybody to throw rose petals down and say, Josh Turner, Mr. Clean's the best to ever do it. She is, so get them rose petals, get them ready. You can go to Kroger, we can get them, we sell them by the bunch. But, you know, if you come up to somebody and you say, you know what you did for me the other day, thank you so much. That goes a long way.
Yeah, it does.
That goes a long way, and I think that that's so underrated because you don't see that happen a lot of times. So.
I'm going to have to jump in here for just a second.
Let's go.
Okay. I want to let everybody out here know.
Oh, boy.
And this is only because my 4 o'clock in the morning phone calls I was getting when I was talking to y'all.
Oh, yeah.
Look, y'all. Christmas is 6 Mondays away. Borrowing money season is over with until at least after March. Stop asking people to borrow some money. The season is done. If you ain't got it by now, you're not going to get it. We not borrowing no money. No more.
6 Sundays.
6 Sundays.
You're not getting nothing.
Nothing.
You really put that in perspective.
I did.
Yeah.
6 Sundays.
Don't ask no more.
Nothing. Nothing. I mean, the borrow money's I need 40. Look, this
I don't believe him. I think he's trying to put his foot down right now publicly, but you look like the person that's still gonna do it anyways.
No, I don't borrow money. I get hit up for money.
That's what I'm saying. You're still going to help anyway.
Oh, no. I have to draw the line.
Okay.
I have to draw the line.
You have to, but are you going to?
Right.
Yes.
So he said,
I got 6 heads for
leave
Christmas.
him alone. He got all these kids.
These kids.
Did none of y'all ask him if his kids needed anything?
Nope, not at all. Y'all didn't even come to the birthday party.
Okay, so stay in your lane and leave Paco alone.
Yes.
In Jesus' name.
Now, one of y'all, listen, one of y'all that hit me up, this is not towards you, because you have never asked me before, and I'm pretty sure you were in a dire situation. It was just the timing. Okay? It was, look, I'm talking to them, what's about 3 in the morning?
Yeah.
About 3 in the morning, we discussing stuff, my phone just starts blowing up. I had 3 phone calls. Not from the same people and not from people that knew each other. 3 separate people called me back to back to back at 3 in the morning.
Paco, you're nice then. Like,
and asked for the same amount, didn't you?
Yes.
Shut up.
The same, and they don't know each other. I know they don't know each other. They're all from different walks of
She
life.
said, Jesus' name, I can't get over that.
Yeah.
She hit them with the ultimate guilt trip. She said, by the way, I'm going to involve God just so y'all feel like shit.
Yeah, right.
No offense.
Look, I love my viewers and my believers. That's what we calling them believers, by the way. But listen, it's too close to Christmas. If you ain't got that borrow in by now, it's done. It's done. Let me get the camera close. It's done. It's done, data. Stop. Don't ask your people for no more money.
He said no.
Everybody is tight. Everything is high. And they buying Christmas gifts for their kids' mama, baby mamas, side chicks, and whoever. Really, the rule of thumb is this. If you're not fucking them, don't ask them for money.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what season we're in right now.
You just wanted to instigate on that when I saw it. She said, "That's what we're doing."
It
Okay.
sounds like prostituting a little bit, you know.
I'm
She's
saying.
like, "You sure you want to
But
work
I mean,
like that?"
If you're not, I'm not talking about selling your ass. I'm just talking about if it's your side boo thing that you giving the bum. If you know you got your food dude that you bumming with.
Not the food, dude.
Yeah. Hey, don't act like y'all chicks ain't got no
Not
food.
DoorDash
got
Dan.
I don't think you have a food
I
dude.
don't.
But how many of your friends you know
They
got?
got food dudes.
Told you. Them niggas
Dang.
is real.
They out here with Grubhub Gary and
you know
DoorDash
that-
Dan and
You know that couch.
It's beneficial to me sometimes. You
Right.
know?
you know.
They-
Oh, you got rid of him? You know, you be like,
Yeah, I mean, you know, get in where you fit
no
in.
cheddar?
what we gonna eat?
We ain't eating at Cheddar's on Wednesday no more.
Like, what do you mean I can't go to Red
What are you
Lobster?
talking
I just-
about?
They got
Christmas is coming.
You know the meme with the white girl on the couch and it's got like the 5 black dudes behind them? They've altered that for today. And the 5 black dudes have like food dude, gas dude, pretty dude. And that's
dude.
real. Yes, and that's
Yeah.
a real thing. And we are in the season now, camera.
Where's
We
your
are in the
Christmas
season
food?
now that if you're not sleeping with that person, do not ask them for money.
I feel that.
Do not ask them for money. Everybody else is off the table.
This had to be throughout the year. You
Oh.
can't just start now. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't just become the new booty.
No.
Yeah.
This is not this.
There's niggas that have dumped their girlfriends and are not gonna date till after February.
Right,
I was just
because
about to
it
bring
makes
it up.
sense. Logical sense is it makes financial sense.
Yes, financially, that's the way to go. So
Harsh.
yeah,
Yikes.
You got a lady?
I do.
yeah. There's some.
Yeah, I do have a lady. I just don't speak on it.
Okay, good.
I guess.
Okay.
I'm very.
Fuck that all up.
Yeah.
You protect-
I'm so sorry. I was so ready to be like, yes, he got a bitch.
This man took the grenade and went, oh, no, I'm going to need that back.
Oh shit! Hey.
I got the pen right here.
Like, no, I'm gonna protect my stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
what Jesus said.
Oh, absolutely.
I was here for it. I was.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, that's rough though. Like when you gotta leave right before February. You're like, it's February 12th. I'm gonna see you in a few days. Like, I'm
Be back there.
I'm gonna fuck with you. You go to dap them up. I'll see you in a week.
Hey, what about the ones that be like this? They be like, oh, it's shipping right now.
Yeah,
It's on the way. I don't.
Oh yeah,
The
it's
tracking. It says it should have been there
like
already.
UPS said you gonna get it the first
and
week
they-
in November.
that's ever.
It's, it's coming from China. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It says it was delivered. You don't see it.
I don't know.
You know what? You should ask Bobby Ray, your neighbor. I bet Bobby Ray got it. Yeah, you're going to go over and knock on the door.
Willie Norton stole it off your porch.
Shout out to Willie North.
That you like that plug right there. That was a plug.
He's like, well, they called me a thief, but they did say my name out loud.
Yeah.
Gotta
Appreciate that plug, player.
He's like, I got to explain to my wife now that I'm not a thief. Thanks for the promo. I appreciate that.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Okay, no money. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
None.
Cut off.
You got that off your chest.
You got real personal with that.
Yeah.
He pushed the dad.
If it wasn't,
Yeah. Like, what'd that cup do to you?
Not nothing.
if it wasn't for, if it had been one of them, then that's one thing. It won, but that was 3 back to back.
It's no
Scares you,
exaggeration.
huh?
At 3 in the morning.
He was in our stream, so we stream overnight. Zombie Cupcake and I. So we get on like 11 or whatever, stream till like 7 in the morning. Then I take my son, Ajax. Shout out to Ajax. You'll get to watch this later. This will only be one part you get to watch. Daddy loves you. He's 11, so I'm not gonna let him watch a lot of this. But
you gonna clip it?
Yeah.
That episode was
What
short.
about the rest of it? I'm like, you know what? Just don't worry about it. Okay? But yeah, so we're in there and we're streaming. It's late at night. We're having a good time cutting up, and Paco's in there talking. Then I realized he got real quiet and didn't say anything for a minute. Well, we got a bunch of people in there. The conversation keeps going, and then he comes back, and I'm like, everything good? And he's like, yeah, I just got some weird phone calls. And I'm like, what's going on? And then he told us he in the middle of our conversation, he went to mute, and then he got back to back phone calls of people calling him asking for money. That's crazy. It's just weird that it all happened at the same time.
Right. From
and they don't know each other.
They don't know each other.
That's wild.
I know they don't know each other.
That's wild.
You keep saying that because it's tripping you out.
Well, yes, that means
you're
three separate.
Trying to make sense
Scoot in here, Jamie. That means three motherfuckers was laying in bed.
They were like, fuck,
I need some money. I need some money.
Let me hear Paco.
You're like, you know what? He be doing that podcast.
Yeah.
Doing them videos, and I know he still DJs. Yeah, we gonna need that.
He got that money.
Yeah.
Right. Now, one of them, like I said, one of them has never asked me for shit.
Okay.
And I hope you do message me and be like, why you was talking shit? I'm like, I promise you it wasn't about you.
Yeah.
Okay, but
he's like, but them other ones.
Them other ones.
After the holiday season, I got you.
Yeah. March-ish. Because we still got New Year's, Valentine's Day, Super Bowl.
You know what? It all comes back full circle. He's talking tax time.
Yeah. Don't hit me up at tax time.
We're gonna holler at you. I'll see you. I file late. I'll see you April 15th.
Oh my goodness, all the money.
So you know what's crazy? The craziest thing about this episode right now is both of you guys were considered for third co-host, not at the same time.
Shut up.
Okay.
He was gonna come on. What was that? Maybe a year ago. Mm-hmm. And you're here now.
Interesting.
This was slick.
That's pretty dope.
Almost the show. Mine,
right,
plus
before,
Brandon.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't like to assume. I do not like to assume. I think it's the worst thing. But I feel like what you're saying is you want us to stay and you're trying to get rid of Brandon.
No.
I love Sprout. And if you want Sprout to turn into a part-time guest, I'll have that conversation with him. I'll send him a message like, Sprout, look, you had a good run.
Brandon has now boarded a flight and is headed back to town.
Look, man,
I mean just because you said that.
Yeah, like but here's the deal.
He's like, hold the
you
fuck
got
up.
to pick. You either board a flight back to town or you board the mothership.
Oh,
I
wish I had my soundboard with me.
I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. I mean, you got your guess.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was good.
I mean, she's wonderful. I'm just happy to be a third wheel. I'm just excited.
Yeah.
He's good.
So, when we first started the
she's
show.
the one playing the video game, and I'm like the little brother. My controller's unplugged, but I'm happy to be there.
Right. That's me.
Yeah, like, I didn't do none of that shit. She did all that, but damn if I ain't happy to be here. And she's looking over occasionally like, you doing great. And I'm like, thank you. I ain't got no batteries in it.
So, okay, real quick, not to just hold us up any longer, but real quick, have you seen this recent release of all these games that were like secretly 2-player and they never let anybody know? Punch Out 2-player. There's a debug mode where you hit the button combination. Duck Hunt. Did you know Duck Hunt?
No.
Duck Hunt, one person controlled the gun and the other person could pick the controller up and control the duck.
You lying.
30 years they let co-op
play
sit on the table.
Now I feel some type of way. Nintendo ain't shit.
What is life?
Right.
Our whole life we was struggling
Y'all can
with
Google
that
this
duck.
shit. Could you imagine if we could have played Punch Out back then? We're the same age. So, like...
I don't know how to process this information.
Right? And the idea, they kept 30 years of secrecy.
This is like the equivalent of the government coming out tomorrow and be like, hey, by the way, we got aliens. Like, we done had them since like the 50s. And we're like, okay, I kind of suspected it, but like, you really ain't shit for holding that information.
Right. It's like the government coming out and they're just like, yeah, blacks are Jews. And y'all are just Jewish. Okay.
I was just waiting. I was like, at some point, since Sprout's not here,
yes, that's
Sprout,
for you, Sprout.
we say one sideways thing.
Yes.
Hell yeah. But it's the truth, though.
Yeah. People don't like the truth.
I like
people get uncomfortable around the truth. I love it. I'm here for it. I'm like,
let's say some shit.
You had to do it, but that's good. That's a good friend.
That's for y'all.
Yeah, see, I felt that. Yeah. Like that was I miss you in man.
Yeah,
that's what. Yeah, yes,
it was.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, Sprout, I'm gonna get canceled on your behalf. Here we go.
Taking all the smoke.
Right now, Sprout's thinking, oh, hell yeah, he's not going to replace me if he says something like that. Yeah, that dude's great. Love that guy. Yeah, love him, man. Yeah, hell yeah.
So,
don't worry, Sprout. Your spot is safe.
Oh, forever.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that too.
Forever. So, I don't think on some real shit. If there was ever some sort of fallout, and where we weren't speaking, or some sort of split up, or anything like that, I would shut down this show, and I would start a new platform.
You would start all over her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, respect. Yeah.
This show will live and die with us.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
As it should.
I respect that.
Yeah. Yeah. We built it together. This is the second episode ever out of 3 years that he hasn't been on.
Right, I felt weird.
Oh, and I'm sure it's bothering him and stuff too.
Oh yeah, he's been commenting like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
Look, not only has he been commenting like a motherfucker, but he texted me and was like, "Nigga, ask my questions."
He's like, I know you looking. I know you see him. Yeah.
So,
he's like, I'll post it again if you don't say it.
Right. Don't make me blast you.
Yeah. It's like, and then you're like, somebody in here posted the same question 5 times. Should we time them?
Right.
Say Brandon Sprout. Must be French. We got a young French man starting.
He should have been here.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Yeah. So what's the future? Let's go ahead and hear. What do you got next? What can people expect? Where can they reach you?
So I do stream. I stream on Twitch. All you have to do is type in Mr. Clean Hurricane. It's all one word. MRCLEAN. I spell hurricane different. It's HURIKANE. So it's 1 R instead of 2, K instead of a C. But currently I'm not streaming. So what you can do is you can go check out Zombie Cupcake. She spells her different too because she's weird and awesome like me. We are doing a partner push for hers. Right now she has to maintain views at 75 an average in a 30-day span. So that's what we're doing. She's trying to also go live on her TikTok. You can look her up on everything. Yeah, so on her TikTok, her Twitch, it's ZOMBII_, and then Cupcake is CUPKAKE.
Is there nowhere
Zombie
way for me to
Cupcake.
share this? Is there not a link?
Click right there in the corner, and it should right
share.
there.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm gonna
sir.
put the link.
Yes.
In the stream.
If
here.
there's
Boom.
anything that you could do for me personally,
there it is, y'all.
to go on there, follow Zombie Cupcake, because like I said, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have a streaming platform. I was going to get into streaming anyways, but after watching her, seeing her interact with her community long before I knew her as I know her now, she's awesome. Not only is she great at the games, she's absolutely wonderful. She's beautiful.
Yeah,
she's a
nice
beautiful soul
person.
inside and out. And she's just good to her people. So you're going to get entertainment. She's wild. She's sporadic. Her ADHD is on 6,000 out of 100.
I like because she's foul mouth.
Yeah, she cusses like a sailor.
Yeah,
she
I
looks
like
like
a
a
woman that cusses,
supermodel.
sorry.
But yeah, but she's absolutely wonderful, and she's so good on community. So.
I just don't think it's working out. You good?
Like why? You're like you don't cuss at all.
You're just so
Stop
kind and sweet to people,
cussing
and it's really starting to piss me off.
Your son started stealing my clients. You know what I mean? Look, I need you to cuss. Or he gonna have
She
to
leaves
stop
here and
stealing
she's
my
like,
clients.
"Well, joke's on them. I done wrote down all them ideas they wouldn't shut up about."
They all up here.
She's like, I got all them patents to see you motherfuckers in court.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, she won't cuss. She's like, see you young gentlemen in court. God bless you.
Right.
Like, damn, she didn't hit me with the God bless you.
Yeah, I did.
I was sitting there feeling like an asshole.
Now you can join the stream if you want.
That's the equivalent to get down and lay down.
Yeah, that's
Get down,
exactly
lay
what that
down.
is.
No.
But yeah, so if y'all could go follow Zombie Cupcake on all her social medias, especially TikTok, and mainly the stream, because right now we've got all the other prerequisites that we need. We're just asking for people to come in and to get those 75 viewers. So usually we go on 11 p.m. Central to 7 a.m. So we got a crazy time. So
See, that works for me because I will be at my computer late at night editing. Everybody that went to bed. I have nobody to talk to. My phone will bloop. Zombie Cupcake went live. My niggas.
Yeah, people come in there and we're like talking to comments and stuff, and I was just like, Paco, why aren't you coming into our Discord and chatting with us and getting you on here? Because my thing is, the reason that it works for us, I have all the faith in the world for me to entertain people. I have all the faith in the world for Zombie to entertain people. But the thing that works for us specifically is community.
Right.
And I am not scared to highlight somebody else. So if Paco comes in and he's entertaining, and there's a group of our community, a part of our community that finds Paco funny or more entertaining than us, fuck yeah. Like, I'm not going to get jealous. That's my guy.
Right.
That's my dude.
Right.
All the stuff he's done for me. Yes, you're Paco's number one fan. Be Paco's number one fan.
Right.
Because the best thing that you can do, if you're not genuinely excited and happy about the people around you's success, you're a terrible friend.
Absolutely.
I don't care how you take that. I don't care how you feel about that way. If you aren't excited, so if it's your birthday, and you got like anniversary coming up, if I'm not celebrating your birthday and your anniversary, and there's been some times where like in my life, because like I had been moving back and forth and doing stuff like that, had financial issues. So for some of my friends seeing it where I wasn't able to celebrate you recently due to stuff that I have, I can get on here and say I'm genuinely sorry. But for the most part, whenever somebody did something for their birthday or did something like they reached a goal, they bought a house, they did this, their credit score's doing great, I always celebrated that. And you should always celebrate your friends. So if you can't do that, or if one of your friends does something and you're, instead of happy for them, you're jealous and hateful towards them, you're just a shit person. And there's no nice way for me to say that.
Right.
You should always celebrate the success of those around you.
Absolutely.
Always.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
I was gonna say somebody complimented him and they asked if he's streaming tonight.
Are y'all streaming tonight?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna take me a 45-second nap. I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm going to lay down, I'm going to blink 3 times, I'm going to let a little drool hit the pillow, I'm going to get right back up, change my clothes, I'm going to get my hair did, and by that I mean just put a different hat on because this is a little sweaty, and then we're going to get on there. So yes, for those that are watching, if you could come in, hang out with us and stuff, we would greatly
You just lay in bed. You just lay in bed watching. You ain't got nothing. They're going to talk to you. We're going to talk about some stuff. You're going to hear this white girl get mad and cuss a few times. It's going to be a good time.
She only cusses when she's awake, so it's not really an issue.
Right.
So Ramirez said they're going to be there.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. You know who else is going to be there? Paco.
Yeah,
did you know that you were going to be there?
I did, because
I
have to edit tonight, so I will be there.
Yeah, okay, good, because I was signing you up for it anyways.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yes,
I'll be there.
Now it's not awkward.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
From my cyber apartment here.
Yes.
Yes. But, man, I totally appreciate you coming on.
The pleasure's mine, man.
This
is awesome.
We got about 5 minutes, so any advice that you would give to any upcoming streamers, anybody that's interested? Elijah's sitting here in the chair. What do you got?
Don't be afraid to fail. Like I said earlier, those no's, they're going to hurt. When people don't help you, it's going to hurt. Let it fuel you. When someone is playing God with your opportunity, let it fuel you. When somebody comes in, because you have people that do hate raids that come in, they say derogatory, racist stuff, they say hateful stuff, it's going to happen. To think that you're going to come in, it's going to be all glitz, glamour, rainbows, high fives, and money all around, that's sadly mistaken. I don't say that to be pessimistic or negative. I say it to prepare you for the honest truth. There's going to be times where you're on stream where it's going to be the best thing you could ever possibly do. There's going to be other times where you're going to second guess your life as a whole. It comes with the territory. Do not let that discourage you. Let that fuel you. And when you're building community, which is a very important thing, you're building community with your podcast. You're building community with what you talked about, your community as a whole, and with your business and stuff like that. When you reach out to people because you want them to be a part of what you're doing, yes, realistically, you want to make money. You want it to be a passive income. You want it to replace the income that you have. We know that. But when you go in to reach out to other communities in their Discords, in their Twitches and stuff like that to get them to follow you, to sub to you and stuff like that, don't go in it thinking, I need this person to help me make money. When you go in and build these relationships, build the relationship genuinely. Make a friend. Learn something about them. You know, listen to what they say. If they tell you a story about like their favorite food or their favorite place that they want to go or their dream car that they want to get whenever they make a significant amount of money, remember stuff like that.
Right.
Be genuine, be kind, be transparent. Whenever we have like dono goals or stuff like that, we're raising money for this.
What's a dono goal?
So like a donation goal. Like whenever people are coming in, a donation goal. Like right now, Zombie, we're raising donos, being realistic because she has to have gallbladder surgery next month. She's going to miss 2 weeks of streaming. So we've told everybody, like, we're transparent about it. We are raising money.
2
What's
weeks.
up?
How about we just go on and stream, and everything we make on hers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's what we're doing, and we got a donation go on there. We're transparent about it.
No, even while she's down for that 2 weeks.
Well, he's saying y'all go on.
Run it. Let's run it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We go on there and, just teach me the TOS so I don't get her TOS.
No. Yeah, absolutely. Dude, yes. Thank you for even mentioning it, for even wanting to do that.
Go on there.
I think that's phenomenal.
And we should both buy blonde wigs.
Oh, absolutely.
And wear them. She's blonde.
I figured.
Yeah. And wear them while we're streaming.
Run it. Oh my God! I can only think of the shit that we're gonna do.
Yes.
But no, I think that's a phenomenal thing. But yeah, I just build honest and open relationships. Don't go in thinking this person's my meal ticket, because they're a person. They're a human being.
Right.
You go in, and if you do right by that person, the money is going to follow anyways. That's the thing. Go in and be like, no, that's not my next $100. You go, that's my next friend. That's my next partner in crime. That's the next person that I'm going to build this relationship with. I'm not going to burn this bridge, and I'm going to be a good person to them, and I hope that they do the same to me.
Right.
If you can do that in a genuine manner, then you'll succeed.
How important is Discord to being a gamer?
You remember when we were younger and we had MSN Messenger and stuff like that? It's very important.
Yeah.
Discord builds community. Discord is another platform for people to come in there, and it's cool because you can post about your day. You have stuff where people can post selfies. You have where people can post about their life. They can post about their pets. They can post about their loved ones.
Also, it's like Instagram.
It is.
Yeah,
and it's so cool because we have different forums. You can look us up on Discord, the Zombie Horde and stuff like that. We actually have the link on Zombie Cupcake's page. It's on her bio. You can go on there and check out the Discord.
Link I sent you. Yeah.
Thank you for mentioning that. You've mentioned so many things that have passed my brain just because I'm just still sporadic, and I'm excited to be here. But Discord's very important.
So look, let's shoot this quick fire real quick.
Okay.
Man. So Discord, Twitch, OBS. Any other apps or services that you would say are a must?
I would say right now TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes, but just because the algorithms and stuff that they have, right now it is hot and hot off the press. It is right now is the time to get into TikTok and to do videos. I think it's very imperative.
Go ahead.
Craig said he's gonna try to be on tonight.
Yes. Craig today, that's my guy, man.
Craig, let me tell you, even if you can't stay awake, join it. And just put that phone on silent and let him run that view up for a little bit.
I want to give a shout out to Craig. So Craig's a guy that left his job to become a day trader.
He did.
And we were just talking about entrepreneurship. And Craig, if you're hearing me right now, I'm very proud of you because you're a family man. You got a wonderful wife, wonderful kids, and you stepped out of the norm. You stepped into something that you weren't exactly sure about, but you went all in. You did all out massive action, and now you're getting to do something you thoroughly enjoy because you took that step of faith, and I'm very proud of you, Craig. And yes, so we're going to give a quick shout out to Craig.
Yeah. So, I'm probably going to ask Craig to come on next season. Mm-hmm. Only because I think he was on Gales and them stuff this season, and I try not to double up guests.
I feel that
it's like a brother and sister podcast. Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, that's out of respect. I get that. Right. They do the same thing. So
just running the same material too.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
But this has been Mr. Clean.
I'm so excited to be here. You guys,
he walked in and he was
y'all are like my heroes, man. This is
cool.
great.
That's cool. He will be live tonight with the Zombie Horde on Twitch, Zombie Cupcake. You look in the comments. There is all the information there. Jamie, you got anything you want to talk about before we check out of here?
No, this was fun. And I'm going to just plug him in as far as his music and poetic skills. Don't forget that is probably his first love.
Oh, yes. Do you want to drop 8 to 16 bars real quick?
Okay, yeah. I guess I can't sit here and say, because I came on, all hot and ready. I was like, I got bars. Don't let the hillbilly,
Slide that cup that way just a little bit.
Okay. I got you.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, yeah, I'll...
Wait.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody's like, okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Hey, I like that. I like the little promotion there. Yeah. Okay. So so I'm gonna spit a verse for y'all real quick, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Again, this has been an absolute pleasure This has been wonderful. This is like a dream come true. I was supposed to be here a very, very long time ago. I'm finally here. I've always been a huge fan of you, and you are just absolutely wonderful. And I cannot. You've been a pleasure. I always tell everybody, be a pleasure to be around. You know, be enjoyable around people, be kind and stuff. And like immediately as soon as you came in, you engaged me in conversation, and that's a big deal to me. To you, it's just you're just being who you are, having conversation. But the fact that you did that for me, I'll always remember that, and I really appreciate that. Yes. Yes. Okay.
I want to
so
hug you.
What verse can I spit? Okay. My life is at a standstill, so I took my bad feelings and mentally buried them inside a landfill, overloaded grand skill. But even good as I am, I'm not famous enough to pay my damn bills. Love is such a scam deal. What I thought was a castle of trust eventually crumbled to a sandhill. Comprehend a hand kills, yet everyone's always pushing limits, wondering if the man will. I hate that I give into fights, play the role of tough guy enough I wasn't given the right. I'm just a scared dog driven to bite, ashamed of everything I've riven in light, that's why I'm living at night. Now everyone is striven with plights. We broke moral codes because we're told that we're forgiven despite. But I refuse to be imprisoned by smite. Finally have my vision in sight, and I've risen for flight. Thank you so much.
He has bars, y'all. I wasn't ready.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah. When you look like Jack Black's stunt double, you have to come with it lyrically.
Yeah.
So.
This is my thing. My only concern for you is these light ass hands.
Yeah, I am.
You got the whitest hands in the game,
I am so white that if I stand next to the microwave when it's heating my pizza rolls, it'll burn me. Like, I can't help. I can see my blood flow right now. It's
like these are not gloves.
Yeah,
These are not gloves.
Vampire Squad, like
he's taking the zombie shit to another level.
I noticed when I put my hands up, like you kind of did that, and I realized it was the reflection.
It was. I was like,
my bad.
Like, damn, the camera was all out of focus and shit. I was like, I gotta change this shit up. Look,
hey, bro,
what angle? What angle?
I appreciate you being here, but put some hands down. Them damn ham hocks.
I need you on my next photo shoot. Just be like,
yeah. Like my next video, like you don't got me self-conscious. My next video, I'm gonna rap like this. Like, they'll be like, no, you gotta do this. I'm like, no, I'm good. I appreciate you.
Just look, when you ride in the car, just stick it out the window a little bit. Just stick it out the window a little bit.
Like I'm driving like this, and I got a stretch. The officer pulls me over. You got lights inside the car? No,
man.
I just suffer from Caucasia. Yeah. It's fatal too. I'm gonna die with it.
You gotta add that to your talk off. You gotta add, you know, I got the whitest hands in the game.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you know how everybody got the flashlight out? I just hold my phone like this.
Right.
So it looks like it's coming from my phone.
Officer, they come to the car to give him a ticket, they be like this, he be like this.
If my future was a tenth as bright as my hands, I'd be a millionaire.
Overnight.
Man, that was good too.
Yeah.
You do got bars.
Thanks. I'm just crying on the inside. So
yeah, your hands are white. I didn't even really know.
Well, you know, I'm a visual guy, and like I was looking, I was like, wait a minute. And I looked and I was like, oh shit. You know,
it's not a glare.
He's like, I thought that was OBS, but no, that's pigmentation.
I thought I was
thereof.
Have to turn the aperture down.
Yeah. That's why he put me in the middle. He was hoping
trying to offset this shit.
Not because I'm the main guest. It's just he was trying to get a good angle on their good side. So
right.
That's true. Yeah.
Right. Just sitting by him, my credit score went up like 60 points.
I just want to take the time right now and apologize to the viewers. I'm sorry. I'm white. My bad. You know.
But they said you got bars.
Hey,
really, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. It is.
It will offset. Great bars, shiny hands. Can't win them all.
Ivory bars. That's your new mixtape.
Hey, Bixby, record that. Okay. Save that for later.
So, all right, guys. That concludes the show. But we are trying to reschedule the Men in Suits. Okay, we're gonna find a date and time and everything for that. We are gonna do that. Okay, I want to plug that. Just because Brandon's not here doesn't mean I'm not gonna plug it. What else do we have?
You got the all black party.
all black party next weekend.
Are you going?
Check it out.
I need to go.
That's
Skinny and all them.
Yep.
They've had like the all white party and all black party, and every time they have it. Shout out to DJ Skinny. That's one of my guys. That's a guy that makes like 90% of my beats. I'm your biggest fan. Yeah. But every time they have those events, I always see it on Facebook, and it looks like so much fun. But
I can add you
always have something that comes up, man.
To the Party Avengers chat. We got a Party Avengers chat.
Mm-hmm.
Are you in it? I need to add both of you guys. It's called the Party Avengers, and like we all decide on events we're gonna go to as a group.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, and then we all just pitch in.
Oh, that's awesome. No, that would be awesome.
It helps you stay in the loop too.
Yes.
So, all black affair. Stay on the lookout for the men in suits. I'm trying to think anything else we got. Oh, I do got some trap. I guess it's a trap romance style photo sessions coming up. They'll be set up in about a week or two.
Bring your ride or die.
Yes. Please do. I got ski masks, guns.
Bonnie and Clyde.
It's Bonnie and Clyde love, y'all.
Except you get to live after it.
Yeah, and you don't go to jail. And I don't get to snitch and collect that money, my $150.
This is a felony-free photo shoot.
Right. You get to live your fantasy.
Hey, that's awesome.
So, you want to lead us out, Jamie?
No, I don't even know how to lead you out.
You don't know how to lead us out?
Nah, I was not paying attention to Brandon. He just do what he do, and I just go like this.
Pretty solid. I mean, I would do that, but I'm not trying to blind our viewers.
Brandon, are you still here? You want to call in and lead us out?
He can, though.
You want to lead us out?
Oh, whoa.
No, you know what? There's no script.
There's no script?
There's no script.
You can even lead us out with some bars.
Oh.
It says promote the singles clean. What singles you got?
Oh, okay, yeah. So Willie North, my guy.
Yeah.
Look me up, Mr. Clean Hurricane, all one word, one R instead of two, a K instead of a C. Look up Hadouken and Precipice. I'm on Spotify, CD Baby, Apple Music. You could probably find me on MySpace. I'm sure it's on there too. Just kidding. But no, it's literally on any platform or any social media that you look at. My music's all over that. Thank you, Willie North, for bringing that up. I want to say thank you to all the viewers. Thank you to y'all two wonderful, wonderful human beings for having me here. This has been an absolute pleasure, and I pray that this was enough to bring me back for an episode in the future, because I would, obviously I know I'm going to see you. I would love to have more conversations and in-depth interaction with you. I feel a little selfish because they brought me on and I got to talk my head off today. Thank you for that platform.
You need it.
But I am very eager to learn not only more about you that I don't know, even though we've been friends 100 years, but I want to learn more about you as well, because I just like celebrating people around me. And I'm just fanboying out right now. This is such a dope table of people. For anybody in here that's watching this, the WhoDat podcast, this is so great. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all so much for being here. And I'm telling you right here, right now, write it down, tell your mom and them, it only gets bigger and better from here.
Oh, there it is. There it is. So, don't stress. But don't stress, be blessed, and life is just a test. WhoDat?
WhoDat?
You're now rocking with DJ.
It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's DJ an invasion. They not for rap.
Let's go.
WhoDat?
Respect the DJ. Slip and slide DJ.
It's gotta be my imagination. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion. I think it's an invasion.